Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here in the Asian forest section of the zoo, or I really should start saying the jungle forest, because today we are going to be working a little bit more on adding in the Gouldian Finch Aviary, which I'm really excited about because we have a pair of lovely Gouldian Finches hiding inside of one of my backpacks, and I would love to see them safely tucked away before we resume working on many other things here in the zoo, where we are always so busy and we always have so much to do, like bat aviaries and finishing the forest sheds, the little forest shacks, the informational areas that we have over in the temperate forest area. We need to move Keeper Ethan over into the temperate forest aviary. We need to save the bamboo forest for the pandas. We need to check on why Devin is gaining so much weight unexpectedly. Dun 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 dun. And we need to do basically a bazillion other things in the zoo as usual. But the good news is we have some progress being made. Also, I think I just heard something growling at me. Sunflower, did you hear anything? Okay, gotta check on her. Oh, hello? Hello? I did hear growling. Sunflower, there is a zombie stuck in the vines over there. That is kind of hilarious. What is he doing over there? Well, I'm gonna put on my armor. What are you doing over here, sir? You are not welcome. This is not. Where is he going? What does he think he's up to? Hello? Yes, are you coming this way? Yes, you're not. No, stop that. Stop that. This is Thatch. This whole bridge. Oh, goodness gracious, why? Okay, now there's a zombie head. All right, well, that was an early morning treat for the puppies, Sunflower. Don't be alarmed. I may be currently, hit with a hunger curse, but it's about to go away. She, is shedding. She's molting, I should say, in anxiety over how I'm doing. So when birds lose their feathers, it's called molting, just so you guys know. Shedding is if you have a reptile. Don't worry, Sunflower. I'm just gonna go check on Lily and Alia. Shedding is when you have a reptile that loses its skin. But let's take this little zombie jerky piece over to Lily and Alia, who are over here. There has been just a little bit more work done on our Gouldian Finch aviary, where we still have this wild horse. What should we name him? We're going to name him, and we are going to transport the wild horses to the wild horse garden that we're going to take them over to, the big giant flower garden that we're going to transport these guys over to. I think that's going to be fun. Yeah, that's where I'm going to take you, but he needs a name, so we need to name this guy before we take him. All right, who's hungrier? You guys are both full. You don't need some zombie jerky. You don't need it just yet. You do probably need to get off that torch though. Oh wait, that's right. There's a giant chasm nearby. Lily? All right, just don't go near the chasm and we'll be okay, Lily. But yeah, okay, wait. I have something else to show you guys back over here first. So I'm really excited because we are starting to get so many exhibits done. We are making so much amazing progress on the zoo, and we're going to start pulling it together. So I thought after we finish the Gouldian Finch Aviary and we finish a few of our other projects, let me know in the comments, by the way, what projects you want to see us work on next. Because I have a real list, Alia and Lily. Yeah, Lily's like, yeah, I've heard this before. I've heard this before for almost 2 years, Mom. You're going to stay on task. You're not going to get distracted by plants. Yeah, I've heard this, Mom. I know, Lily. I know. I'm going to prove myself this time. I'm going to try to stick to the list. But I have a real list of things that we're supposed to do. And I want to make sure I complete them, Sunflower. Like taking Aster Seed out flying and building a nest for you two so you can have your adorable babies. And Lily is really in an adventurous mood today. She is sniffing around. There was a zombie near here. Wow, Lily, did the zombie dig its way out of a grave in the ground? Is that what you're doing? Oh my goodness. All right, and the tigers, excuse me, seem like they're doing well. All right, I only see one tiger, but the other one tends to hide over there, so I'm sure they're fine. All right, and this is the new thing that I was going to show you guys. So we are going to be working over in the Gouldian Finch aviary area today, kind of clearing it up, saving that horse from jumping down into the giant chasm that it is dancing on top of, and clearing away the plants. But I realized my inventories were really getting full. The backpacks are stuffed to bursting. Don't know what I'm going to do with all that. So I turned around here and I thought, you know, Lily, that's a little distracting when you're she is sniffing for where those zombies came from. She's like, no dirt shall go unexplored. But I decided to make another zookeeper area. Ta-da! Like the other one, it is not the fanciest thing in the world, but it is here so that we can come in and we can take a quick snooze so that we are out of the way of everything that's going to be kind of trying to kill us. There we go. Ooh, and I love this stuff. What is this again? This is the jade ore. We've got some alabaster. We've got a bone pile over our head. We've got a little bit of salt. I really want to get that salt. Where's Batpick? Come here, Batpick. I want the salt. All right, ooh, more salt. Yay, we can cook with this. But yeah, I wanted to collect those up, and I wanted to build some chests so that we can start storing the materials that we need since we're getting so many more exhibits over here. We have the tiger exhibit, and we need to start feeding our tigers because they're not going to survive on zombies that just wander in there forever. And we need to start feeding our red pandas, and we need to start working on the Gouldy and Finch area, and there's going to be lots of other exhibits over here. So I figured it was time to have somewhere to store the supplies. And the supplies! Lily! Oh yeah, guess what? We had mahogany saplings all along. Dun, 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 dun. Look at them, you guys. They were hiding in the shed all along, so thank you guys for reminding me. Hey Siri, they're there. You're being silly and you don't see them. So we went back. Watch out, Lily girl. And I went up and I snagged the mahogany saplings from inside the chest. And I also grabbed these medium bone segments. And I took the entire pile of medium bone segments. And these puppies, and actually it would be kind of fun. Hey Alia, you want to chew on a medium bone segment? She's like, oh my gosh. Nope, she's scared of it. That's kind of funny. My real life Great Dane is actually terrified of huge bone pieces like this. If you buy her like a big giant cattle bone to use as a chew toy, she whines and hides from it. So you think big dog would like big bone? Not always. Not always. But these are the medium bone segments that are from the nether, from the mysterious dead creatures of the nether. Perhaps they're the bones of some of the guests. Perhaps they're bones of other creatures that have since gone extinct, but either way, they make very wonderful fertilizer because each one of these medium bone segments makes some bone meal. So I just went ahead and I brought all of the medium bone segments we had left so that we can turn it into bone meal. Goodness, and that's some exciting noise right there, Sunflower. I wonder what's under our feet. There must be like a big chasm under our feet then. And then we can come over, poor little mushroom, and we can come to our Gouldy and Finch Aviary, and we can grow our little mahogany saplings. So, just so you guys know, it turns out that Northern Australia, the Northern Territory of Australia, its wildlife parks are absolutely breathtakingly stunning. When I finally managed to find some pictures of where our little wild Gouldy and Finches of Australia, also known as the rainbow finch, in case you're not familiar with the Gouldy and Finch name, when I finally managed to see where those guys are from, Alia, it was just stunning. It was waterfalls and rock falls, and it was like these red rocks. Oh, it was so pretty. It was, let's see, red, like this red sort of sandy rock color, and like was all over the place. There were a lot of bushes, so it was not savanna in terms of African savanna and tons of grasses. It was a lot more bushes. It was like little rock pools where the wet season had gone away and it would enter like the dry season, and the rock pools would still have water left over from dried up rivers and streams where the finches would gather around to drink from. So it was really beautiful, and I'm super excited to dive in and try to replicate that for the inside of our Gouldy and Finch exhibit. But I am having a lot of trouble figuring out how to make this exhibit just right, because at first I couldn't really get the size right. I have increased the size of the exhibit. I added an extra door back here so you can pop out the back of the exhibit and come over here because there's a really cool, oh, look at this mushroom. That's a cool mushroom. All right, and I'm gonna have Lily and Alia sit for just a second. Careful puppies, sit right there because we are getting close to some chasms. And there was this really cool chasm right here that I thought was real interesting that we can build like a little bridge over. Do I have some wood on me by any chance? So no, but I do have some stone. Can I build a little bridge out of this stone? Can I reach? Not quite. All right, let's see. Can I reach now? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ta-da! All right, so I can walk across to the other side. So here's like where this chasm goes, and we have the Mushroom Island water pouring down and into this chasm. Ooh, look, there's some more wild ore berries. That's so exciting. And then there's like a little cave over here. Ooh, what the heck is this? This is very pretty. This is kind of, I might gather this up because this is very much like the color of the rocks that you'll find in those wild parts of the Australian, it wasn't really the outback, it was Northern Territory. Northern Territory of Australia. It was looking really awesome. So I thought it would be fun to be able to come over here and kind of just peek into the chasm. Maybe we could have, oh, there's another wild horse. Hello, sir. I'm going to have to move you too. Oh, hey, oh, Pavo. All right, let's say hello to Pavo. So yeah, there's like a chasm over here that has a wild boar at the bottom. Or is that a bunny? It is a bunny. So yeah, and then it dives into here and you can see vines growing and you can see all sorts of water rushing in the background. So I just thought it would be really cool. Oh my gosh, and look at all the mountain pigs, you guys. There's so many mountain pigs. That's amazing. I wonder if there's some sort of specially adapted species of pig that like lives in mountains. Let's see. Yep. We're looking over the aviary now. All right. There we go. So then there's also this chasm. So these two chasms almost connect. They almost collide into each other. But this is the chasm where all the horses and the cheetahs and everything have fallen into. So we'll have to explore in here to pull the animals out. And then we might have to put like fencing around it. Well, what do I mean we might have to put fencing around it? This is a zoo. It's a public institution. This would be like terrifying if I allowed my guests just to wander in here. Or what if they stepped on those death mushrooms? I need to get those death mushrooms. Let's go ahead and just pluck those up while I'm looking at them. If I did more things while I thought about doing the things instead of adding them to a list, I bet I would get more done. So let's go ahead. We're going to collect these death mushrooms, and we'll save them for like a special exhibit, because that would be really fun. But yeah, this is just a closer look at the area that we are. Yay, more finches! Oh, Pavo has more finches. But yeah, here's a death cap. So we'll have to save this, and we'll have to have like a poison plant greenhouse built one day. That would be so much fun. All right, and we're going to very carefully not fall off into the chasm, because that would be very bad. That reminds me, I really need to enchant these things with feather falling. That we might have to take a trip to somebody's house who has the like automatic enchanting tables. All right, come here, Alia. Come here, Lily. So yeah, like I opened up that path so that we can come back and look at the mountain pigs. There's a little tree snake. Where's the tree snake? Tree snake, I'm going to have to move you because you can't be in the greenhouse, or you can't be in the aviary. You'll eat my birds. So we'll have to move tree snake so it doesn't eat my finches. But I'm having trouble deciding like what material to make this out of, because these are going to be more of like a bush, grassland sort of area. So I'm trying to think, should I keep the rocky stone material and blend it in with the jungle forest and like have the glass just go up and have the, like I started with the little glass bridge over there to kind of play with what we're doing here. But I'm having so much trouble deciding if I should do that or limestone. And I don't want to have trouble with those kinds of things, Alia. I want to have just like my birds. I want to have trouble figuring out where to pull all of our awesome animals and what kind of awesome things we're going to have in the zoo. So I shouldn't be tripped up by something as simple as like, what bricks should we use to put the foundation of the aviary? So I think we're just going to stick with these puppies and we'll see what happens. All right, so let's go ahead and gather up these stinkhorns, because stinkhorns are not going to be part of our Northern Australia exhibit right here. And you can see where I have started to make the little bridge. So this is going to be our bridge into the other section of the aviary. So we're going to have a big aviary over here, and then it's going to come over and you walk across the glass bridge. I shouldn't have looked down. I actually do have a fear of heights. So this is a little bit interesting. And it looks like the horses are like breeding or something. And there's some like apex predators down there and some more snakes. We're going to have to go on like a cavern rescue mission to get these animals out of there. But this is kind of, woo, okay. This is okay. I know this glass is fine. This is okay. You're fine, Seri. You're all right. You're all right. All right. Phew, phew, phew. Okay, don't panic. Ooh, those are some pretty colors over there. Like the ones to the, like these ones right here to the left. Ooh, there's even a mole in here. Yeah, we're gonna, oh, wow. Well, science. So Pablo's working on something related to science. But yeah, we're gonna have to rescue those creatures. But here is my other conundrum. Other than what I should build it out of, should I get rid of some of these big trees or incorporate them into the aviary? Because they're not exactly the type of trees you'd find. But the thing is, I have Gouldian finches. They're fine in pretty much anywhere they can eat some seeds from grass. So that is their main diet. I did a lot of research on Gouldian finches, even more than I already knew about them, to learn about their wild counterparts. And pretty much what makes a Gouldian finch happy and what makes them prosper as a species is access to lots and lots of grasses. So the reason that Gouldian finches in the wild, oh my gosh, it's kind of trippy walking across that glass bridge. But the reason that Gouldian finches in the wild are currently suffering and their numbers are plummeting is because they need a lot of different types of grasses to breed. And there's big problems with getting those grasses because of the bushfires that go through during the dry season, and because of the people who will start fires to try to selectively grow certain grasses for like their cattle. So once again, competition with agricultural cattle comes into relating to why certain species are starting to go endangered. Kind of interesting how that happens all over the world in every country. There we go. Hey guys. Hey Lily. Hey Alia. Oh my gosh, I have way too much stuff. But we gathered up all these mushrooms now, which is going to be kind of fun. Alright, so let's get these mushrooms out of here. Oh, I even have a little weeping milk cap. Fascinating. But yeah, so the grass is pretty much the thing we need for making our finches happy in here. And maybe we might change the color of the grass, but we're going to get all these little ferns out. I want to take out all these little ferns and just see what we have left. Let's see, that's fine. I need torches, but I think I'm out. We're just gonna have to ride this out, you guys, and hope that we don't get attacked by everything. And if we do, it's just an opportunity to study the ecology of some of the predators in the area. So it'll be fine. Alright, there's some carrot seeds. But yeah, I loved researching Mongolian finches, which I love. I have them in my house. They're singing behind me right now. But the wild ones, so it really is the amount of grass that's available that is damaging their numbers, keeping their numbers below 1,000 left in the wild. That's very few. That's very few. And they're beautiful, beautiful birds. They're really good parents. And so they're hoping that they can work with landowners to be like, hey, can you just leave this kind of grass and this kind of grass alone? And it's going to help the finch species. Oh, this is looking much better without all those mushrooms in it anymore. Alright, and do we have anything creepy showing up just yet? Not quite just yet, so we're good. Alright, well, we're going to run this away. And one of the other things I unfortunately need to do is remove this amazing... I need to remove this amazing mushroom. It's in the way. Alright, we're going to take this mushroom out. Ooh, goodness. And just kind of clear the area a little bit. I don't feel bad for clearing the area along the cliffside of these plants because I can't really see where the cliff edges are. And that's dangerous. That's just danger. Danger, danger, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, mushroom. I know this is a fungi forest, but you're gonna be an area for my finches. Alright, let's finish clearing this out. In the dark, I can't see what I'm doing. But we're just gonna have to cross our fingers and hope that I don't get... Wow, a lot of the things just went poof. Hope that I don't get eaten. Alright, are we clearing out a good area for our finches? Don't think about the glass. Seri, don't think about the glass. Yeah, because we could make... I might take this guy out too. We can make this big area for our finches. Comes up against this point. Okay, shoe tree. Alright, and then we'll come over here. Alright, shoe tree. Alright, I can't see anything, so it's kind of like... Oh, there's a creeper. Okay, I see that. It's kind of just like swinging an axe in the dark. Never a good idea. But I think we've kind of worked out an area where... Oh, look at the limes! Mr. Creeper, are you trying to get those limes? How cute. Don't come up... Oh, it's just a raccoon. I hope he doesn't come up behind me and decide to try to get me. There we go. So now we've cleared more of an area where I can put the other aviary. I might put the other aviary right up against the edge of the cliff and wrap it around. And then we can walk through it to find like other places over here. We might make the other aviary really big, like take it all the way back against this little cliff wall right here. That would be huge. Oh my gosh, it's just a sapling. That would be huge, but oh, that's not a sapling. That's a creeper. Hi. Oh, I thought I just walked off the cliff and I was gonna be so sad. All right, we're okay. We're okay. I'm gonna walk back over to my little torches. There we go. Yeah, this is doing good. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We've got this. All right. So yeah, the most important thing for the wild finches, just so you guys know to take that away for today, is that the wild Gouldian finches need lots of different types of grasses to eat. And they need lots of trees to nest in. So habitat loss is almost entirely behind why the finches' numbers are decreasing. They were captured quite avidly for the pet trade way back when, but they haven't been caught by for the pet trade for a long, long time now. And it really is habitat loss. They're not able to have the trees, the eucalyptus trees that they normally nest in, that they need to have the little holes to nest inside of. Oh, dodge, 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 dodge. Go away, go away. Okay, But yeah, they don't have the eucalyptus trees because people have cleared away the eucalyptus forest to be able to nest inside of anymore. They don't have the grasses because people have cleared the grass away for their cattle. And it's amazing to see how this beautiful little bird, just a little bit of land clearing, can have decreased its numbers to the point where they're now endangered. So that's kind of the lesson for today. And then to finish off, let's go ahead and do something really fun. I want to grow a mahogany sapling. So, oops, there's some more ferns. So let's grow this mahogany sapling and see how it turns out. Lily, I hope you're in a safe spot. Ooh, ooh, it's way bigger than I thought it would be. Well, it combined with the other tree. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, you guys, but I could try to work with that. Oh, skeletons. Dodge, 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 dodge. Take that. Take that. All right. Well, at least I got more bone meal that way. I wonder where there's so many skeletons coming from over there. Maybe there's something in the caverns. All right, and we'll try one more mahogany sapling. I kind of want to see what this one might turn out like. Okay. Whoops, that's grass. And we will be putting lots and lots of different types of tall grasses in. These mahogany trees, oh my gosh, that's one powerful skeleton. These mahogany trees are a lot bigger than I remember them. So we might have to work on custom building some of them. But that'll set the height for our aviary, actually. So I'm going to continue working on building our aviary, getting the glass up. Debating about where the trees will go and how big they should be and where the birds will go. And I'll try to like dig some little holes in so that we can have little nest spots for the birds. And I'll get the glass up, and then we can work on the fun part of actually decorating the interior with all sorts of different species of grasses, making those little ponds, putting up the red rocks, really making this look like a great little piece of Northern Australia for our little Gouldian finches. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.